When I was young, I used to even jump 200 yojanas, 300 yojanas. I was very active, but now I'm 90 years. Even when I am 90 years, I can jump 80 yojanas. If I jump 80 yojanas, I will be in the waters only. No use. So you are young enough. You can do it. So the dialogue between Jambavan, you should study. Jambavan, Hanuman, the dialogue between Hanuman and Sita, dialogue between Rama and Anjaneya, so through dialogues, you get all solutions and all inspiration for us. So when Jambavan told that you can do it, said, yes, I do it. He gets the confidence. And before he left, he's made prayer to Indra, Yama, Agni, Vayu, and all these gods, because they're all energies. Don't think the Agni and all, they're all energies. Agni is ignition. You may have, unless the ignition is not there, your car won't start. And unless you activate your mobile car, your mobile phone also won't be working. You may buy your chip, but you cannot use the mobile. So every god is an energy. Aham Rudre Bhirvasubhischarami. That Devi tells, I am with Rudra. I gave the bow to Rudra. I am with Vasu. So that there is that kind of divine resource management, most important, not human resource development. We always bothered about HRD. You have to bother also DRD. When DRD is taken care, HRD automatically gets repaired. You can get the HRD favors. So Anjaneya gives you a mission that before you take up any action, you make prayer to the divine powers or inert in that, so inertia. So once you make prayer to them, that becomes activated. When once it is activated, you have no problem. You are always, that's why Hanuman is always taken as the working person going to these parts as Rama's arrow. So I'll take only 10 minutes because I cannot, my time is limited, but I want to send you the message. So even Lanka, you observe that Ravana is a wonderful fellow. He never knows what fear is like. He only knows destroy, only three things. To fight, to destroy, to rob. He has robbed the Kubera's Pushpak Vimana also. Poor Kubera. He got that from somebody, the Vishwakarma, and Ravana started using that from Kubera. After all, Rama had to give back the aircraft to Kubera back, and Kubera was very happy. He did not return for himself when the purpose is over. So, Ravana is such a person, but he infused fear into Ravana. So when all the Vanaras, Rama and Lakshmana and all people reached Lanka and did lot of havoc, then Ravana calls for a cabinet, says there is now danger for the Lanka people, danger for the Lanka Rajya. Have you any solution to offer me? Never Ravana asked like that. Never he convened a meeting, cabinet meeting. But he did it for the first time. The present day parliament you are seeing, you can imagine the Ravana's cabinet. See, all the Rakshasas were so happy that Ravana called for a meeting, and they were all with their weapons, and they all stood up and said, no, we go and eat away Rama and Lakshmana, we eat the Vanaras, you be happy. Because Ravana does not like the idea of returning Sita to Rama, however. So except that point, any other thing Ravana might oblige, but not that. He was stubborn on that. But some Prahasta, his own ministers, Prahasta, Vibhishana, and some people said, Kumbhakarna also told his brother, said, see, you woke me up because you are afraid. What is the problem? Then he said, I want Sita. Then he said, you return Sita. Then you were all happy. That could not be like Kumbhakarna. See, I am maintaining a 6 months, giving you food. I am allowing you to sleep 6 months. All this I am doing because, not that you ask me, you tell me something that I should return Sita and like that. No. Because he committed to that, Kumbhakarna had to fight all these things. So when you check up the entire story structure, the characterization of each character, and especially Anjaneya, you observe that he is having that tremendous power. And I don't know whether any of you have visited the Bhadrachalam, Rama's temple. Bhadra is the mountain, and he made a prayer to Rama, and that Rama appeared to him in the ordinary forum. Then Bhadra said, "No, I don't want you to be in this forum with me up here. I want you to hold Shankha, Chakra and Sita in your other lap, and I want that kind of posture of you." So in Bhadrachalam temple, you have got that Rama posture, Sudhila Vigraha, and there again opposite to that temple you have got Anjaneya, where there is a sloka, and that would be the Jhana sloka, which will be called as a Karya Siddhi Hanuman. I hope you don't mind to recite this sloka 4 lines, and you will get initiation to the Karya Siddhi. Please repeat. Dhrutya Sagara Langhanam Hanumato Lanka Madotsaranam Arana Panditam Tatra Shogavanecha Margayannatha Sri Janaki Darshanam Ramakshema Nivedanam Vanataru Pradhvamsanam Sayyuge Rakshasa Samhananam Puri Pradahanam Ramayane Sundaram Tvamasmin Karya Niryoge Pramanam Harisattama Sarvayatnena Dukkha-kshayakaro bhava. So these are the key words. The Anjaneya Hrudaya as a Karya Siddhi Anjaneya. This particular sloka gives you the enterprises, the project management that Anjaneya did with reference to the boss Rama. And actually the bosses do not speak much. The CEOs don't speak much. They order and they want to get the work done from the team persons. Like that, Sugriva and Rama did not talk. Only Anjaneya talks. So talks, it is so skilled in conversation, that everybody becomes favorable to Anjaneya's vision. So that's why that Prabhutva. And another important thing is, Sita is also very clever. Ravana, as a boss to all, he gave 2 months time to Sita to decide to marry him. Supposing she does not decide or decide to marry him within 2 months, he threatened her, "I will send you to my kitchen for my breakfast." He said like this. He's a Rakshasa, no? "For my breakfast, I send to my kitchen." And Rakshasa's kitchen, how it would be, in Sundarakanda we get a glimpse of the kitchen of the demon's chief. So then Sita is very intelligent. When she got confidence in Anjaneya, she told Anjaneya, "Tell Rama, in 1 month, Rama should come here to take me away. After 1 month, I will not be available to him, I will die." So to say 1 month grace, a real project manager must say, if you have got 2 months time, you should tell to team workers, within 1 month you should give, on or before you should launch the project. Supposing 1 or 2, 3 days more, it's adjustable. If you tell 2 months, the team workers will take their own time to finish the project. So you will be in soup. Say good manager from Ramayana, you can see that if there are 2 months time, which Ravana gave, as a person to accomplish that, you should give 1 month's time, keep the 1 month grace, so that all adjustments could be done. So this is what we learn. So to Anjaneya, Sita said, in 1 month you should come. And so much urgency she gave to Anjaneya, because he Karya Siddha, he told, 3-4 times he says, Dukkha Kshaya Karo Bhava, Mama Priti Karo Bhava, Anjaneya. Because if Anjaneya goes away, there won't be a scope for her to communicate. And so he was the last straw on the camel's back for Sita, who was such a deep distress among the Rakshasas. So what Sita says, she's also a good manager. She says, go tomorrow. Don't go now. You somehow say, Anjaneya says, I'll go. Then you just hide somewhere, spend this night in the same place, go tomorrow. As a mother to a boy. No mother wants her child to go away today only. Go tomorrow. So Sita, it is not her house. She's in enemy's place. Her friend also is in enemy's place. But she says boldly as a mother, go tomorrow. So Anjaneya, so that now to tomorrow, she will have some more things to communicate to him. Because all ideas come to us on installment basis, not at a time. Therefore, our mind is not, suppose you are given 20 minutes, you cannot give exhaustive ideas. These are my desires. But our rishis have done that. You must be knowing Namakam, Chamakam, Prusuktam and all that. In Chamaka Adhyaya, you have got 635 desires, which you say in 20 minutes. You make 165 times Namaskara to Lord Shiva to his 333 names. And say 165 times when you do Namaskara, Swami Namaskara, Swami Namaskara. What does the Swami, the boss, do? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? He will tell you. So there is a 635 desires list. And all the desires are not personal. They are impersonal, universal, eternal. So that's why we have to learn Namakam, Chamakam, Purushottam, Sisuktam. Not because there is personality and all that. So like that, she wanted him to remain. But Anjaneya said, that's the management. Mother, please count that time when I leave your foot and then reach the foot of Rama. This much time I require to make Rama come to you and relieve you from this stress. You can imagine that kind of solacing words. I told you the power of tolerance, the titiksha and kshama. The more and more people in the distress ask you, repeat all that, you should not get irritated, annoyed. See, some doctors are there. Whatever kind of questions the patient puts, patiently they will answer. So that the patient becomes very happy. 70% of his disease will go away. Oh, the doctor is very good. He is able to convince me. Supposing if the doctor or anybody does not agree, then you cannot be happy. So like that, Anjaneya was so much patient as to answer to queries of everybody. For example, see, Rama knew that 14 years are over, and Bharata had told Rama, his brother, that if I don't see you on 14th day end, I will get into fire and die. Everybody threatens with this death. And Atma Parivekshana, Atma Tyaga is promoted. But Atma Hanana is discouraged. Atma Hanana is to kill oneself, suicide. That suicide idea might come, but we should not nurture and Anjaneya wanted to die there only. Because he's a Buddhimatam Varishtaha, he said, no, there is no point in my dying in this Lanka, because there is no second person who can come here, who can go back and report. See, if at all I go back, I only go back and report. Till I don't go back, Rama will be living. With the hope that Anjaneya has gone, somebody has gone, they will come with a proper reply. So I will be either Vanavasi here, I will keep doing japam, I will doing prayer, but I will not return from this place unless I complete my searching. Search and search. So you put search engine, the search engine is there. And Anjaneya is a better search engine that he would not leave the Karya for which he has gone until he finds the solution for that and all that. So like that, we have in Anjaneya so many qualities. See, in one lecture or 45 minutes or so, we are not able to. Actually, a workshop could be done to give out the management principles, management norms, and what is mismanagement, what is abuse management, and how we can always have a project launching with all success and laurels. So all that solutions are found in the our scriptures. So I want that Hindu heritage is full of these ideas. Only thing is you have to properly give the opportunity for the gurus, for the proper persons to come and tell you, because you don't have time to go to all these sources. Even if you go to sources as a religious student, you will go, oh, I got some punya today, I read Rama's story, I read some Rama slokas today, I get punya. We are always fond of punya, but not anything else. So that direction is different. But when you want to have a practical, academic and solutions and daily problems solving capabilities, we have to conduct. For example, in Mahabharata, we have got 4 Ratnas. Vishnu Sahasranama, Bhagavad Gita, then Vidura Niti and Sanat Sujatiyam. These are the 4 Ratnas from Mahabharata. There may be 1 lakh slokas, we don't bother about them. But what is the essence of all this? See, Bhagavad Gita tells you the action, activity, karma yoga. Whatever is that, you must have bhakti, gnana and karma. 3 yogas. 18 supplements are given. So activity is being that. We should not get distressed. Yathecha tatha kuru is the one. And in Vishnu Sahasranama, you get what you call peace. You all know that Shantyarthe viniyujyate. This Vishnu Sahasranama is used to get peace of mind. Any work you do, ultimately what you want is Shanti, peace. You should not be having any kind of botheration. That's why Vishnu Sahasranama is for Shanti, peace. And this Vidura Niti is for our moralistic behavior and discipline. Vidura. And Sanat Sujati is our spiritual upliftment. We always talk about spirituality. The heritage must try to invigorate the spirit in us. See that we are always active, happy, enthusiastic and all that. So this is from Anjaneya. There is nothing that we cannot learn from him, and he is our constant. That's why you see, yatra yatra gunatha kirtanam tatra tatra krutamastak bashpavari paripurna lochanam marutim namata rakshasantakam. Look at the word rakshasantaka. Rakshasa means problems, difficulties, himsa. Just know you put ahimsa paramo dharma. Say ahimsa, paramadharma. That Paramahamsa, that Himsa is not Dharma. That's the Dharma of somebody else. That's why he's a Rakshasantaka and he is having such a happiness. So this is what we find in Viduraniti. And Sanat Sujatiyam, when once you do your work totally to your satisfaction, then you are absolutely happy. That's why in Mahabharata, Anjaneya is always telling Ram, 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 nothing more. So in Bhagavatam, first chapter, you get Narada asks, Vyasa Bhagavan asks, with this I complete. Now, Vyasa Bhagavan asks Narada, oh Narada, please look at that Valmiki Maharshi. He's so happy, peaceful, with your equipoised mind, always doing Ram, Ram, Ram. How is it I am not having that kind of peace of mind? My mind is full of confusion, chaos and disturbance. Why I am like that? Then Narada tells him, yes, you have written so much of work, done so much work, Ashtadasa Puranas and Purana and all these, Mahabharata. But Valmiki did only 1 kavya. He said, in 1 kavya, he has given only 1 message. Ramavat vartitavayam na Ravanavat. However, whatever it is, you should always conduct yourself like Rama, but never like Ravana. While in Mahabharata, even Ravana's like people also given good encouragement. There is no one theme and message in Mahabharata. If one wants to be a good, voluptuous person, you got good solution and information. If one wants to be a greedy person, you have got lessons to be how best you could be greedy. Sudhi Mosinanta Bhumi, I can't spare that much land which is occupied by the tip of the needle. You can imagine. So that is the greediness, parakasta of the greediness. So like that, she said, no, you also write 1 word concentrating on 1 person like Ravana, like Valmiki. Then he wrote this Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam is all focused on Krishna. And so Ramayana is for Rama, Bhagavata is Krishna. And anyway, and we have got important characters. So you please hold the opinion that our Vedas, our Puranas and all these contain immense solutions for our daily management, upliftment, mental elevation and mood management and controlling of our own senses, and will be successful in our lifetime. So with these few words, I want to stop my talk. I have come all the way. I'm so happy, thankful to Rama Sharma. I don't know that Vishwam, Rama Sharma, and then our Madhusudana Shastrulu and all of you. It's all Rama's planning, so congruent that myself and my wife, Tisara Lakshmi, were able to. We are in, our websites are there. And in fact, whatever I spoke in just all that I have written down in a form of article, some 10-11 pages are there. I request persons to upload in our website so that you can go through that and get some concrete solution, because talking is different, and when you put down into writing, it will be somewhat record for our further future guidance. So I just request you one more exercise for you, and you have to close the eyes and take deep breath and say Omkara 5 times, and with that I'll stop. Please close your eyes, back erect, and then take deep breath and say Omkara 5 times. Please come to Namaskara Mudra and say Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please rub your hands and very well, and please transfer the energy to your eyes and press your eyeball with your middle finger gently and slowly open your eyes looking at your hands. You see the difference. This is the Pranavopasana, and if you do it for 10 times, 15 times, whatever time you could, you will definitely be relieved of all the tension, contamination, anything that is there which will bother your personality, and will be absolutely peaceful, as peaceful as reading Ramayana and knowing more about Karya Siddhi Hanuman, who ultimately brought peace, success, prosperity and happiness to the whole world. Shanti Shanti. Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you very much, Prabhakar garu. The theme of today's event is Vedam and Nadam. We all had the wonderful opportunity of listening to Dr. Prabhakar garu at the Vedam part of this evening, and the second part is Nadam. Before I introduce Professor Sita Ramalakshmi garu to all of you, I request her to come to the stage. Professor Dr. Sita Ramalakshmi garu is a vocalist, violinist, and a musicologist. She hails from Kuchipudi, Andhra Pradesh. She obtained her master's degree in music, in violin, and PhD for her thesis on a study of the compositions of Tyagaraja and Purandaradasa from the Bangalore University. She has over 30 years of experience in teaching music as a professor and has published more than 100 research papers in music.